Hey guys, Bree here. Excuse me. So, wow, that was random. So you guys, we have a theme behind us, right? We've got the pink and the black. Now we're gonna do the little apothecary set, and I'm gonna try and do like a little bonus thing on a glass here at the end. You can use the etch cream if you want, but I'm actually gonna use paste, and I'll explain the reasoning why I'll do that later. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint, I'm gonna paint this frame. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one in black. And then we'll have like all of our bottles and stuff that we'll get to here in a little bit. And I'll probably also paint the base of this black too, okay? So, y'all hit the heart button for me. Comment the word potion, okay? And I'll send you the info on how to get any of our stuff that we're using today. Hi. Hi, Johanna and Beth and Jamie and Renee and Susie. Hello. Hope everybody is doing good. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Blanche. All right, so I have my paintbrush here. So we're just gonna go ahead and paint all of this. All right, let me spray a little bit of water here. Now again, the water just helps to thin out our paste a little bit, and then it becomes easier to paint with, okay? Ooh, you know what I should have done? I could do, actually, I'm not too late. I can still do it. I could probably do it around the frame. We'll paint the frame. We'll try it. We may try it. I don't know. How did it turn out? I mean, it turned out pretty cool on our little cutting board. So I was thinking of doing like the little Vaseline thing again, where we paint the color underneath that we want to show through. We paint that first. So I may just give that a try, but I'll need to paint the frame in the pink that we want. So I'll probably use Dream Car. Nancy, if you were able to get the, if you were able to do the discount from last month, it'll be in your email. Hi, Charlene. I am doing good. Yes, feeling better. Hi. Thank you. Doing good. Riley and I are doing great. Robert's much better. Hopefully he'll be like 100% by Wednesday. That gives him about 5 days to recover and whatever else, at least. But Riley and I are good. I still have a little bit of like drainage, but I had that when it rained, and I just feel like it didn't go away. It kind of came back after I got feeling better. So now that's what I have. But it's okay. I'm used to living with like allergies and stuff like that, so it's not like anything new. It just sounds like I got a pretty stuffy nose, but I'm good. I did not send it to you, Nancy. It's from Chalk Couture. So maybe in your email, type in Chalk Couture and it'll pull up for you. because I don't remember it off the top of my head. Plus, I don't get one, so I'd have to go and like search what it is. But yeah, check your email, Nancy. Type in like Chalk Couture. See if you can find the email. I think it's a bounce back coupon is what they called it. So try that. Oh, it might be bounce back 20. That might have been it. If you had purchased $50 in one order last month on my website, you would have received a coupon, like a discount code to use in August or September for 20% off your entire purchase. So if you're still ordering, or you're planning on ordering, or maybe you're waiting to use it on the September launch, which is September 14th, you can do that, but you can only use it up to a $200 order. So if your order's already at $200, you might as well just go ahead and use it and save. Go ahead and save you some money. All right, I'm gonna turn off my, no, I don't want to turn off my Wi-Fi. I don't know if it's mine or not. Okay. So I'm gonna paint real quick. I'm gonna try and paint the top part of it with the dream car, but I'm not gonna do like the whole thing. So I don't know if you guys remember the very first day that we did the pink and the black stuff, we did the tier tray, and on it we did some pink. We painted, what was it? The cutting board. We painted the cutting board pink, okay? And then after we painted the cutting board pink, we used Vaseline, and then I painted over the Vaseline and the pink with black. So my goal here is to kind of do the same thing. I got black on there somehow. I really should just use a makeup sponge brush. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and paint the top part of this frame real quick without painting everything else. That's the hard part. I probably should have used a smaller brush, but it's the one I had available right in front of me. But you guys, pop on. Whenever you pop on, say hi. Let me know you're here. You guys, if you didn't get the tier tray with the witch, I know it was buffering, and when it buffers, like it shows out of stock, and then you have to wait a little bit and finally it'll come back in stock. That means it's low and it's gonna sell out soon. So if you are waiting and you wanted that tier tray, I would just heads up, it started buffering today. So don't wait if you really wanted to get that deal. It was an awesome deal. It's 49 bucks for all of that stuff in that kit. You're waiting on yours to arrive? Hi, I'm doing good. Let's see, hi. Just popped on, making dinner, yay. That was supposed to be a retirement day. Well, you can celebrate it with a fun little shopping spree, right? Happy retirement, huh? Out of going into retirement and crafting full time, right? So the keyword is potion. Yeah, feel free to type in the word potion. and I'll send you the info for the apothecary stuff. Oh, and the haunted houses. They're super cute. Y'all, I was going to do the apothecary and the haunted houses. I was going to try and like pre-paint some of them. So I didn't have to just paint on my live because I don't want to sit here and paint the whole time. But I can't find my house cutouts. So I have to go and like search through all of the boxes in the garage because I have like cabinets set up, but they weren't in the cabinets. So I'm like, they've got to be in a box from when we moved everything over. So anyways, with that said, I've got to find those, and then maybe I'll do that later. If I find it today, I'll go on live again later today, right? Why not? Oh no, let's see. You tried to retire, gotcha. Broke her leg, it's the second time. I try to retire, and then you always end up back in it, right? Is that what happens? All right, so let's go ahead and maybe paint. Let's paint some of these bottles while we're at it. So I'm letting this stuff over here dry, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try and paint these. We're gonna try and paint one of them this pink. I'm hoping that it'll stay. I'm not really sure how good it's going to stick to the chalkboard surface, but we're gonna give it a go. Oh, hey, look, it looks good. Okay. Well then, I'm glad that painted nicely. Let's see. Hi Tina, I'm good. For your adult trick-or-treaters, and then give them the, oh yeah, because you said, Sonia, she's so nice. She does candy for trick-or-treaters, and then she gives out sangria to the parents that come out. She's gonna make an apothecary little thing and kind of set it up. And that'll be such a cute little setup. Next time you're leaving, she's like, I'm done. All right, so let's do one in light pink. Okay, and then we'll do the other two in black. Well, I'll do one in black. Well, I could probably do... We'll save this one. We can do this one in pink. Okay, I'll leave it white. And then we'll do one in black, one in light pink. All right, so I was just looking at like what goes on top of it. So that helps. Hot dogs and adult beverages. What? I know, she needs to take pictures and share them, right? That'll be so cute. So last year for our Halloween, I bought some hot chocolate from our coffee shop. I was like, what is the word? I bought some hot chocolate from the coffee shop, and that's what we handed out for parents and for the kids, mainly for the parents. The kids were getting candy, and it wasn't hot. Like, it wasn't hot outside, but we did have some hot chocolate out. And then we gave out cards, of course, because, you know, you gotta market. But it was fun. It was a good little thing. I'll see. We moved, and I'm not 100% sure how Halloween goes out here. So, plus we're a lot further from the coffee shop out here, so I'm not sure if anybody was actually going to drive all the way over there. So, not sure I'm going to be able to do that here. But maybe we'll just go back to our old house and set up there and do Halloween back at home at the other house. Okay, lid. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, I have next month's transfer. Sure do. My mom used to make candy and caramel candy bags. That's fun. Okay, next, this one. We're painting this one black. Okay. This is such a ginormous paintbrush. I love it, but I'm not super used to it. But it's probably my favorite paintbrush. I don't even know where I got it from. I don't know where I got it from, but I love it. Hi. Did everybody have a good weekend? Yes, yes, maybe. I sure hope so. Ah, the baby's moving. It's moving around. So weird. I'm still like, I know I'm pregnant, right? But I'm still not, it hadn't like really hit me yet. And then every now and then when I feel the baby move, I'm just like, oh yeah, there's a human growing inside of me. And then I'm like, oh, there's a human. And Riley is so funny. She still is like, tell me what it is. Tell me what it's going to be already. She just wants to know so bad. Oh, speak of the devil. Hey, can you go check on Daddy for me?
Where is he?
I think he's in the room.
Come on, Charlie. Dude. Come on, Charlie. Dude. Come on, Charlie, dude. Bye.
Bye. Anyway, she's just super excited. She is. You watched me craft all weekend? Well, that was, sounds like a good weekend. I did have a good weekend. I've crafted the most I've ever crafted in a weekend, pretty much. I mean, like everything that is pink and black that you guys see, we have done since Friday. And we're not done. I'm hoping that Dream Car stays available through like August 30th at least, because then that gives me 2 more days to make more stuff. But I'm pretty much gonna have like all of my Halloween stuff done. And if you don't do Halloween, I do apologize. That I hope you still at least, you know, get to watch and hang out, and even if you don't do like decorations and stuff like that for Halloween, it's fine.
Scratches. I like these are.
I know, the little ghosts are so cute, aren't they?
I really like today.
Not today, because today I'm doing stuff that requires a lot of, it's kind of boring because I have to wait for it to dry.
I like waiting.
You don't like waiting.
I do like waiting
No,
with their face paint. I like the way.
Okay, why don't you go do Daddy's makeup?
No.
Yeah, go do Daddy's makeup. Look at her makeup, you guys. She did that. And guess what? Daddy's a good sport.
Please do it.
And Daddy lets her
The makeup
put makeup on him, huh?
and Mommy.
Go do it. And then you have to take a picture of him and send it to me.
But Mommy, how? I don't know how to send it to you.
Oh, well, you can send it to me on Daddy's phone. You tell Daddy, let me see your phone, take a picture, and send it to Mommy.
Daddy or Mom. Hey guys, send me some things like
Slow down. Think about what you're going to say and then say it.
put some stuff, the little stuff, the what's that called again? The stuff, on there,
The stuff
on the little photos.
Oh, the emojis. Oh,
Put it
look, somebody gave you a squirrel.
Hey guys, give me a ghost too.
A ghost?
A penguin.
Those colors are good. Stop.
I like penguin.
Good for breast cancer awareness, which is October, right? So definitely get your pink. You watched All Wicked as well? I know, she did. She taps my belly and she talks to the baby all the time. Rode 80 miles on a motorcycle. Holy smokes, that's a long time.
Hey guys, send me some emojis.
Jamie, I hope he's doing better. Okay, so this is now done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get, hey Riley, can you go over there on the top of that and can you get the thing that has the blue lid? Do you see the blue lid in the back?
Uh-huh.
Yes, that right there.
I want to do it. Let me do it.
Hold on, because it's not dry yet, so we can't put it on.
It smells so good. I like it. Oh.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that this is completely dry all the way around.
It's completely no good. Oh, my look, it's me, silly ghost.
Okay,
Oh, what?
go in there with Daddy for a little bit, please.
No.
Yes,
No. I want to do this part.
go.
Why?
Because I asked you to go.
Go.
Go. I'll call you back in here when I'm ready for you.
Ah!
When I put them all back together, then you can come back in here.
I want to do this.
Go in there and then ask Daddy to pull it up on his phone. So that way when I call you, then you can come back in here.
So why do I need to do this?
I need to put this on here in a little bit, but I have to finish drying it.
Oh.
Okay?
And when that's drying, you call me back in here to do it.
Oh, well here, I don't know. You can try and put this on here before you go.
Oh.
Here, you gotta put your finger. And the only place we're going is on the pink.
Right here?
Yep, on the pink only. On the pink only. Good job. Perfect. Thank you. All right. You can go in there and then go get on Daddy's phone. Go ask him to put the live on, and then when I call you, then you can come back in here. Go.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm buying like this.
Okay. So, I don't know how that happened, but it did. Okay, let's see. The dark pink color, yes, it is. It is called Dream Car, and it is a. Let's see, I've watched a lot all weekend and never thought of using color. Oh, yeah, I know, right? It's called Dream Car, you guys. And it's a limited time color. It was actually our very first color of the month back in February. So you can only get it when you hit like a $75 purchase, and then you can add it on. But yeah, and it's only been available since Friday. I'm actually really surprised that it's still available. So make sure you guys grab it if you like it soon, okay? That way you don't miss out on it. Okay, so we applied Vaseline around the edges, and so, and got another jar of Dream Car. We did the Vaseline all around the edges because when we go back and we sand it off, it works pretty cool. Let me add some water. It works pretty cool and it like comes off and then you see the pink in the background instead of the wood color, right? Whenever you go to distress it. So let me get this mixed real quick. Okay, and then we're gonna come back on and we're gonna paint over our pink. Paint over the pink, and then we also need to get on the inside because we didn't finish painting the entire board earlier. And then I'll probably paint part of the outsides as well. Okay. So let's get in here. You guys, feel free to comment the word potion and I'll send you the info on how to get the dream car as well as like all the stuff for our project today, okay? All right. We're gonna go through like this whole jar of black and the whole jar of pink with all of these projects. Now, granted, my black paste was already halfway used. We've definitely used a lot more Dream Car than we have the black, mainly because when painting with Dream Car, since it's neon, it takes a little bit more paint to get a deeper, like dark coverage, where the black, you really just need one coat, and the Dream Car pink, you kind of need 2 or 3. So it definitely did use more Dream Car. Sweet. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and paint the sides. I was trying not to get it on the other side, but I think I accidentally did because I just wasn't careful enough, but it's fine. Do you have a video showing everything coming in the $99 kit? Evangelina, yes, there is a video on my website. When you click designer, it shows you, there's a video preview that shows everything, as well as the photo, and there's a list of everything that's included as well. Yes, ma'am. I know, I just absolutely love the colors together. Thank you, Desi, for the stars. Appreciate it. You watched all weekend as well? Yay! I'm so glad. So my lives this weekend were definitely a lot longer than they normally are. So thank you guys for those of y'all who sat and hung out with me all weekend. I appreciate you guys so much. And we have done some pretty cool stuff. We really have. Okay, so we did one side right there. I'm gonna just try and quickly dry this so I don't smear all of it everywhere. You can already see the pink coming through, and then we're gonna make it come through even more. Thank you, Georgie. Okay. Let's turn this. Get the sides. So have any of you guys, are any of you guys changing your Halloween colors to pink and black? Well, good. Hey, Denise, I'm doing good. Thanks, Kay. Yeah, no problem. You already mentioned, but the pink paste, it's still available. Yes, it is still available. You don't have to be a club member to get it, but you do need to purchase $75 in order to unlock it at checkout. Okay, so you can't just add it to the cart. You will add it at the checkout screen. Okay, but it is still available. So just kind of like figure out what it is that you're wanting to put on there. I wonder if my link went up there. Can you guys see it? I'll put it up again. So there's a little blue link. You can click open link and you can shop while I'm live and look at the things and ask me if you have questions while we're here. Pink and purple. Jennifer says yes, definitely painting. Georgie's doing candy bags for the grandkids' school. Oh, fun. Yeah, no problem, Natalie. And then, like I said, just let me know if you have questions on like what you need to order. If you have questions, let me know. All right, so we have 2 more sides, and it already looks really good, you guys. So I can see the pink coming through. It's actually coming off a little bit like on, I think the signal kind of just stopped for a second. I think we're good. Ooh, black and lime green I think would be super cute too, especially if you have the take note from last month. That color is perfect. Even the wild lime is really good. Okay, Audrey, yeah, I sent you a message this morning. I wasn't able to get back on to respond. I kind of have to look. You could just look through. Oh, you said something about definitions. I didn't get to open it up and read it, but I think you said something about definitions. But I'll have to go back and see what your message said. But if you already know the size, that's perfect. And then you can just kind of look through the transfers. That's what I would do. I would go on the website and I would look through the transfers and see which one I like. And I would probably change the search to like a size B. That's an 8.5 by 11 size. So for the most part, that size should fit those canvas bags. But maybe that'll help. But if there is something in particular that you're looking for that you don't find on the website, then you just need to let me know. But I think there's one that's on sale, Be You, Not Them. That one's really cute. It's a size B. Trying to think which one's on sale that's about to go away. And it's about to go away too, so Be You, Not Them. That will retire after it sells out or after this month. You use paste for the coasters. And then you can seal them. I probably use like a spray sealant. Sonia, me either. Although if I did win the lottery, you probably wouldn't know either. Maybe. Maybe not. I always wonder that. Like, if you win the lottery, would people know? Or would you try and not let people know? I mean, I guess people would know because do they actually announce like who wins it? Or it's public info, you can find out who wins it? I saw a meme like, if I win the lottery, you won't know. I won't tell anybody, but there will be signs. And then it was like dogs everywhere or something like that. I don't know. Or cats everywhere. It was funny. Okay. I think I'm done with the brush. I'll put the brush up for now. Let me dry this last side, and then we're gonna kind of wipe off. Excuse me. Oh, some states are public. All right. I wonder. Not yet. Not yet. All right, so I'm just taking a squeegee. And I'm trying to scrape off. I am just using a squeegee right now because I don't know how hard I need to do it, because I feel like the other day when I did it, I started scraping off too much. But you guys kind of see it. But at least with my squeegee, I know I can't rub it like too hard. But let's see if we try something else. Let's try, I can go in with a paste, or what is this called? Stir stick. Guess I could do that. Oh. Okay, so I guess it does work. You can just scrape it. How cool does that look? Okay, so check it out. What do you guys think? Now that we see it on a bigger surface, so the cutting board was really tiny when we did it, so it was a little bit harder to see, but I think this is super cool. Look at that. That's pretty neat, right? Okay, a friend of mine taught me that. She had used it and she showed me. I was like, oh, well, that's smart. That's cool. And I was like, guess I gotta go get some Vaseline. So we painted with this, dry it, apply Vaseline, and then paint on top, and then just kind of scrape it off. So you can use something a little bit harder. A paste scraper will work, or something, you know, that has a harder edge. I don't know. Okay, now let's go ahead and wax the inside of this. And we're gonna wax the jars, because the reason we wax is because, remember, our transfers are very sticky, and if we put it on a surface and that surface is painted, that adhesive will pull up the paint, okay? So we wanna avoid that, okay? Hi, Tammy. Thank you, guys. Glad y'all like it. All right, so I just have to heat up my wax, y'all, because it's getting down to the end of my wax, and it's getting a little harder to get the wax out. So we just kind of heat it up a little bit. Oh, I need to do the other ones too. Let me do the other ones while the wax is still somewhat removable from here. Okay, so again, we're just applying wax on each of the surfaces that are painted. Okay. So you can get surface wax on my website as well, with all the other fun things that I have here. It keeps freezing on y'all's end too. Okay, hold on. Let me turn off. Hold on. Okay, we'll see if that helps. Okay, let me know if it keeps freezing. I think it may be because the weather. It's been a little dark outside yesterday and today, and so I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi, plus we're new here. Like, this is a newer area, new internet provider, so we've never used them before, and so we're really trying to understand, like, how good is it, and we really need to upgrade as well when we get the chance. But there's nothing that they provide out here. We already have the best of what they do offer. So we're just waiting. I think we're waiting for fiber, something like that. I think we have copper. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut these real quick. Now what I do is I just very lightly cut through the lines. Like, I just try and detach them from the little lines. Does not take a lot of pressure at all, especially if you're using a razor blade. Okay, so now that I've done that, we're ready to go ahead and put this on our stuff here. Well, what is this? I think I got wax all over me. Where's my... Okay, hold on. Since I have wax all over my clothes, I need to get my fuzz cloth. Ooh, a severe thunderstorm warning. That's exciting. We haven't even had a thunderstorm here at the new house yet. The one time it rained is a day that we had a doctor's appointment, so we weren't even home. Oh. You thought it was your service? Okay, has it froze again? Has it been freezing again, or has it been fine? Because maybe it's just my Wi-Fi. All right, so we fuzzed that. That also helps to, just for it not to stick so much to your surface. And I always fuzz it if it's brand new anyway, so just helps. All right, so we're gonna press down. I'm gonna kind of feel around and make sure that there's no big bumps. And if there are, I wanna remove those. It could be paste, could be fuzz, could be wax. Could be my hair. All right. Looks good. Okay. So I think I want to do the Apothecary words in the bright pink, and then I want to use this one. Oh, some people said it's fine. One said I froze while I was saying that. Ah. Okay. So to do this, let us start with, I'm going to start down here with these words. All right, so I am gonna have to get a little close there. So I do wanna be careful that I don't go over. So I am using the multi-tool. And that allows me to get a little bit closer than like a mini squeegee would. Now I do have some placement tape here too, in case I think I absolutely need it. But I'm gonna try and just be super careful. I think we're good. So we're going to carefully pull that up real quick. And I'm gonna dry this little section that we just did. Now the reason we have to paste and pull is because we don't want the paste to dry inside of the silk screen. Because if it does, then the paste will get pulled up. Okay. All right. Next, I think I might be able to do this. We'll try it. I might be able to do it with the mini squeegee. But I do have another multi-tool just in case. I'm not sure. Y'all. I'm trying so hard to focus so I don't accidentally mess up. We're good. I did it. I did it though. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. We're gonna release that pink and we're going to dry it as well. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Tornado warnings Thursday night. We're in the basement for an hour. Oh no. That's scary. Thank you, Stephanie. I sure do appreciate that. All right. So, make sure I didn't have anything on my hands. So we're gonna do the apothecary part. You know what? I think I might actually do the top part real quick. I think it'll work. Ah! The hardest part is staying clean. Keeping your hands clean. Okay. I don't know why, but I can't talk and focus like this. Does anybody else like that? It's like when you're trying to find a street or the directions and you're trying to find where you're supposed to be going and you have to turn down the radio to see. Do you do that? It's like for you to focus, you need quiet. You think you were fingerprinting? All right, let's get the pink, the light pink done here. And then the last part we have left is the apothecary words. Okay. If y'all are here, hit the heart button. And if you need the keyword, it is potion, because that's easier to spell than apothecary. I'm just trying to not mess up, so don't mind me. All right. Wow, we did it. Yes. Oh, ta-da. The baby brain. It could be. Takes all my focus. I got the same color pumpkins. Oh, like Riley picked. Yay! I love those colors. Hi, Marilyn. let's get this middle part done. Okay, and let's get the harder sections taken care of. Ooh, okay, good. All done down there. Let's get the top part. And the A. Oh, we're so close. And done. Yes. All right, I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay, cool. Yes! Ta-da! Y'all, I'm so excited. You guys, hit the heart button because this looks awesome. Let me scoot back a little bit. Let me put this in here, spray it real quick, and then I'm gonna turn around. Actually, look, I can just, look at that. How awesome is that? All right, let me wipe this down now and not wait because I don't want to ruin it. I want to be able to use this again. Even if I'm not using it this year, I can save it. And if I want to change up my colors next year, I could do that, right? So I'm going to go ahead and spray it. And then once it dries, then I can put it back on the sheet. And I like to store all of my stuff flat. All right. So now that just needs to dry. It is clean, front and back. I just cleaned it with a set of board erasers and some water. And then I just kind of wipe off and look, it's sticky again. Okay. So I'm gonna put this back on here. Okay, and now we're gonna do the bottles. Okay, so I'm gonna move this aside for a second. And we're going to do our little bottles. Here, we've got these 4 to work with. I have the black. I know I have some more mini squeegees here. There we go. Okay. For each transfer and the style, there's like only one size at Walmart. I think I did put them in my Amazon shop as well. So if you want to look at the Amazon shop, they're there. But if you go to Walmart, like go to the actual Walmart store, just look in where the tubs and stuff are. It's there. Stephanie, you can go back and watch the beginning. At the very beginning, I do the frame. If you want to check that out. But we did Vaseline. Sherry, yes, the wood cutouts are separate from my chalk site. Now, I don't have any wood cutouts that I'm using right now, but it, like from the tier tray we did the other day, there's certain wood cutouts that I do have, but those definitely are going to be from a different website, yeah. Are you going to hang the bottles from the bottom? I'm not. I'm actually going to place them on this, and I'm going to consider putting them on the top. I don't know if I want to glue that down or like just use like a Velcro piece so it can maybe be temporary. I don't know yet. But let's start with these. So we're gonna do this one. And I'm just gonna outline this one in black. I think would be best. We could do the top of the bottle like pink maybe if we really wanted to, but I think just putting black all around on this one is gonna be fine. Okay, so they kind of line up really nicely. Excuse me. No problem. Okay, this one. I'm not sure how I want to do this one though. Because we painted the background pink, and I kind of wish I would have kept it that way, but I think I don't have really a choice but to do it. If we do it in black, then, I mean, that's what's gonna be there. Oh, I guess we could, I don't know. I feel like that it's just gonna have a lot of paste. It's gonna change the entire color of the bottle. So I'm thinking on that one. Okay, we could do this one in light pink. And then this one we can go ahead and do in our bright dream car because this one's gonna be going through as well. So I guess that will make up for it. Oh, we're all good now. Doing good. Okay. So I'm gonna do pink on the bottom and then I'm gonna do a black skull. Where this one I'm still contemplating. This one's light pink, this one's black. Okay, so let's do these first since I know what we're doing with those. Right? We're gonna do all of this pink. Okay. And then we're gonna do a little black skull at the top. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do for that one? I know. I'm gonna do a marble. Yeah, we already waxed everything prior to doing this because I didn't want to forget. Plus the wax, I did have to heat up the wax a little bit, and so we just kind of did wax on everything. Since I watered down the paste, I don't know, but I actually didn't water it down, but, oh, golly, everything's shaking, sorry. Okay, look how cool it is. Ah! Okay, let me move that aside. Okay, I'm gonna do the lid in the bright pink. And then the rest of it will be the other pink, the peony. Okay. I could have probably done like the spider in a different color, but I didn't. Okay. Let's see. Oh no. We definitely waxed this one, but I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't think we put enough wax on it. Womp, womp, womp. But it actually looks kind of cool. So, like I said, we did wax it, but I guess I just didn't put enough. So this is what happens when you don't wax. Okay? I know, and Barb, as soon as Barb comes on, she's like, did you wax? Because she knows that I'm going to forget. And we did wax, but I guess we just didn't do it enough. Oh, well. Good thing they're chalkable chips, so, like, we could just wash it off and redo it. It's not even that big of a deal. Oh, well, thank you, Tammy. I'm glad. See, that one didn't take off too much. So I don't know what happened. Maybe just the black, maybe the black wasn't dry enough, which is a very good possibility too. We just never know sometimes, to be honest with you. Trial and error. Okay. Let's do... Yes, baby? Almost. What do you need? Okay.
Well, the problem is I can't open the door over there. My dad will come with me. But now he will never help me. Do you know how to do it?
What door?
The door on the other side where the kids are, like I meet them before.
Oh, he knows how to open that.
But he said he's not going to help me.
Well, you can't go out there. He's probably telling you not to go out there.
Well, there's no snakes.
Yeah, but you don't need to go out there.
I want to go with my daddy.
Okay, but you don't need to go out there unless Daddy's there.
I know Daddy's there right now. Daddy's outside by himself. Oh, Mommy.
Why'd you leave him?
Because I need to show you a problem. That's why when I go down there now, how he know how to open it?
Because he's an adult and he knows how to open the gate.
But I need him.
Then go get him.
Okay.
He's out there. Oh gosh. Oh. This girl. Okay. Well, you don't need to go out there. He doesn't need to be out there either. There's no reason for you to go outside the back gate. You don't need to leave our yard.
I'm not.
Well, then why do you need to go out there?
Because I want to see what's out there.
No, well, you cannot go by yourself. You can only go with an adult. And if Daddy's not going to go out there, look, it's already dark. So.
They're blessed.
Oh, I think I got something in my eye. Oh. Hey, Vanessa. It does fit right in with Halloween. Y'all, I thought I got something in my eye. Was probably a, I know, such major problems, right? An eyelash, but does it help that I have stuff all over my hands? How did this, like, I don't know if she did that, if I did that, I don't know what happened. Y'all, we're just all over the place, aren't we? Sorry. Okay. All right, so there is one of those. There is that one. It does look cool though. Here is that one. And now we're going to do a hot mess. Okay. So in order to do this, I'm gonna grab a wipe because we have to be kind of fast. So I'm gonna use some white. Okay, I'm gonna wipe that off real quick. We're gonna go ahead and get some of our pink back, our dark pink. I know it's on dark pink, but still gonna do it. We're gonna get some of our light pink here. And we're gonna grab just a smidge of black. Oops. Okay. Now we're gonna take a squeegee, okay? You're gonna take a little squeegee and we're just gonna like wiggle it around. And see what it looks like. All right, and now we just make sure it is all covered and there we go. Because I didn't know what to do with it. So that's what we did. I probably should have wiped off my squeegee a little sooner because it kind of smeared together instead of being more of a marble. It kind of ran together a little bit, but that's whatever. All right. So we have those done. And then let me show you guys, because I'm gonna do something on glass. I'm gonna show you guys something, tell you a little bit more about glass and like what you can do. All right. So we have our sign. Let me dry this. It does make it look old. Hi. It's okay, Barb. The black one does look cool. We could also just rough up some of the other ones just to kind of match it a little bit, right? I mean, it's on, just rough it up a little bit. However, this is just a sanding piece. I just kind of sand it a little bit. Okay. So now let's take a look at what, yo, look how much dream car I have left. That's it. We've done so much cool things with it. Okay, so here's what I was considering. It's like trying to attach it here, but maybe with like something Velcro, something that's not gonna make it like stay there. But check it out. How cute is that? What do you guys think? We could even put it like kind of behind it. But I do think it looks pretty awesome, right? Okay. So before you guys go anywhere, I have these cute little glasses, and so I'm actually gonna use paste on it, and here's why. It's just a reusable tumbler type of thing, but it's a glass tumbler. And I got them from Amazon. You can get them in like a 6-pack. I wanted to put a cute little design on the outside, but I don't want it to be permanent, but I want it to last me a little while. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use paste. Now here's the thing, when you go to wash it, you can wash it, like wash over it. Don't scrub it. You'll be fine. Where you drink out of is a straw anyway, and then if you were to be drinking around, like if it was like a wine glass or whatever, you can still wash where your mouth touches. You can still wash lightly where you're holding it, but don't scrub it, okay? And then just let it dry. You don't have to wipe it. You could pat it maybe a little bit, but other than that, you just kind of leave it. And here's what we're gonna put on it real quick, okay? So, actually, let me move this. Let me move that out of the way real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 squeegees, prop them underneath the glass so it doesn't move on me. I do need to have my fuzz cloth. Since we're putting it on glass, we're not going to wax it. I feel like my camera's crooked and bugging me. Okay, so we're gonna do a wee bit wicked. All right. Like that. And I'm gonna do it in our Dream Car Pink. Now, another thing you could do is, and I have it here, because I was wanting to do it originally, I'm going to be using our etching cream. So we have an etching cream for glass that you could also do, and it works with our transfers, doesn't damage them. Just follow the directions on there. But I'm going to do a pattern. I want to do a pattern over the whole glass because I want to be able to sell them at events. But I just didn't do it yet because I want to make sure I have access to water, and I need to check like where in my house, like how I need to set it up properly to do it. So I want to make sure I get gloves or a mask, things like that. Okay. And then be able to do that in the bathroom, like set up my camera in the bathroom so you guys can see how we do it start to finish. Okay, so I'm gonna dry that, but I'm actually gonna put something on the other side as well, and then I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. But let me clean off a couple of these because I need room to put the next one. So I'm just cleaning off some of my Apothecary bottles real quick to make that room. Okay. And actually I just cleaned all 4 of them. Just that fast. And I even cleaned off the Wicked one. Okay, so everything in my drawer is now clean. I am just gonna dry off some of that water on the back though, so it doesn't dry dirty. All right, so a wee bit Wicked, we've got that on there. Again, I want it to dry real quick, and then we're gonna put something on the back. Okay. That's good. I just don't want, I don't want any of the chemicals to itch my throat or anything like that since I'm pregnant this time around. I've done etching cream, and of course I didn't, follow the directions of gloves or masks before. And I did feel like my throat was a little funny feeling, so I just don't want to risk that. But just make sure you don't get it on you. I think if anything, I just want to make sure that my face is covered, like my mouth is covered, my nose and my mouth. Okay. So we're gonna do this one. Oh, let me try that again. Okay, let me stand up. So I'm going to do this in black. We definitely did use all the black though. Now, if you want it to be permanent, you could do a couple of things. One, you could do the etch, and that will etch into the glass, okay? It eats away the glass where your design is at. You could ink, which you will need to bake it, or you could apply a dishwasher safe Mod Podge over the paste. So the one thing about our stuff is that not all of the paste come in the ink color. And I love the ink. That's actually why I ended up falling in love with this stuff, because I made t-shirts in literally 3 minutes and it was great. Okay, so there's the back, but we just don't have all of the colors in ink. Okay, so if there's something that you want, like this dream car color, you could put it in paste, but you're just going to want to seal it with some type of sealant. Okay, And again, I just recommend dishwasher safe Mod Podge. You ordered one of the frame kits? Yay! The big frames, the 8-inch frame ones, Lisa? Okay, we're gonna put the little witch inside the frame, and we'll put her in our pink dream car color. All right, so you guys hit the heart button for me real quick if you're on watching. And then if you haven't yet, go ahead and type in the word potion, and I'll send you the details for today's project. We did the apothecary stuff. And then we did, this was kind of a little bonus project I did at the end. Okay. All right, and then we'll dry that, and I'll show you guys what that looks like and how it doesn't come off. Okay, but now everything is clean. I can begin putting all of our stuff back on the backers. Okay, here's one. Oops. Let's put these back on our sheet. There we go. Okay. So again, once you dry them, they all can go back on your sheet. That's why I like to use the X-Acto knife, is because then I can keep them all on the exact same sheet they came on. Now you can cut them apart too. That works just as fine, or just as good. But then you just have to kind of keep them together. At least with this, I know they're all back on the same piece and they're good to go. Same thing with this. I can put these back on. And if you guys ever lose or need more backer sheets, we sell the backer sheets in like a pack of 10, I think. You'll just find it under accessories. All right, so let's take a look at all the stuff that we did with our colors today. Okay, so we've got our apothecary sign. We have our cute little potion bottles. Look how cute they all are. And then, let me dry it, hold on. And then we made this cute little cup. Okay, it says a wee bit wicked. And then on the back, we did a little face. Let me put something in it so you guys can see. Okay. A wee bit wicked, and then on the back, it has a cute little face, right? So it is paste, but like I said, if you want it to be permanent and you want to use the paste colors, you can just seal it with like some type of Mod Podge. The dishwasher safe Mod Podge is fine because then you can actually wash it and not worry about it. Or you can do ink, and then you do need to bake it in the oven. I do find that even ink will still come off, but when I did my ink on glass, it took about 1.5 years, even through the dishwasher, for it to completely come off. Okay, so it will eventually come off, but Mod Podge will not allow it to come off, like it just won't. Okay, so I think that came out super cute as well. But what do you guys think? Which bottle's your favorite? This was an oopsie. This is what happens when you don't wax your paste underneath. Even though we did, I just think that 2 things happened. I didn't put enough wax, or the black paste was not dry yet. But nonetheless, it actually looks really cool. Okay? But the black one, I know, right? And our frame is so stinking cool. We did the Vaseline around the edges and then we just kind of scraped it off, right? It is an oopsie bottle, right? Okay guys, well again, comment the word potion, hit the heart button for me. This pink, bright pink color, like I said, it's called Dream Car. It's only available limited time. I'm surprised it's still available. If you haven't yet, make sure that you guys go and check it out. Shop. I would recommend shopping in the sales section, the specials. There's awesome things. That ginormous frame is typically $125. It is on sale with that Halloween transfer for only $100. The transfer itself is $43. The frame is $125, and you get both of them together for only $100. Okay. If you don't do Halloween, they also offer. They also offer this one, the Harvest Festival. So if you want this and that frame, you can get this and that frame instead of the Halloween one. And then they have the truck bundle. This is an unbelievable value, you guys. Like unbelievable. I think it's like 60 something bucks to get this whole bundle. Like it's huge. It is huge. I put a post. You save over $160, I think. Anyways, that's limited time and it was buffering. So make sure you grab it. Don't wait. And then make sure you add on that Dream Car at the very end. Okay. All right. Especially with breast cancer awareness coming up, these colors are going to be perfect. The bottom one is peony, but that is available in our normal everyday colors. This Dream Car is not, okay? So, I think a bunch of these cups would be super cute with the breast cancer awareness, which we also have an awareness ribbon too, okay? I love all the frames too, y'all. I do. I love them because you can reuse them too, right? Okay, guys. Well, that is going to be it. Thank you guys again for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try and find the houses because I really wanted to make these in pink and black. So I just need to find my houses. So if I find them tomorrow, I might be live 2 times tomorrow or 3. Who knows? If I find them tonight, I might go live at 12 o'clock tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Okay? Alrighty, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye, y'all.